Hello again. My name is Susanna Smith. As you guys know, I am a peer dialogue facilitator here at Clemson University. This is my second video log to date. Still working on how strange it is to see me self-talk for so long and do so many of these, but anyway, here we'll go. Today I'm going to address a couple of questions. I'm going to talk about what my experience has been in our class dialogue to date, what observations I've made regarding our group dynamics in class, and do I think we're truly engaging in dialogue. I'd like to first start off by saying what an invaluable experience this is. So many classes here at Clemson, you don't engage in any sort of discussion, dialogue, or debate, any sort of really like back and forth communication, and it's really, I don't know the word. It's really therapeutic almost to be able to speak because I feel like I am learning so much, and it's a great opportunity for me to actively learn in this class, if you know what I'm saying. I think it's great that everybody comes from such different, backgrounds, and everybody has such unique experiences. We have such a wide range of, different people in our class, and I love it. Like, I love everybody in the class. It's great. Yeah, it's been a really good experience so far. I mean, for me, being a management major, I have to know how to talk to anybody and everybody on a wide range of topics. And like I said, this is an invaluable experience for me to be able to do that because you don't get that opportunity in most classes, and this is affording me that opportunity to practice and get better at it because it is a skill, and skills you have to work on. So I'm trying to work on it. As far as group dynamics go in class, I think it's really interesting. There's, for lack of a better word, there's a little bit of awkwardness for me, and just the fact that most classes typically are kind of where you go sit down and the teacher talks at you. There's no really communication back and forth or active learning from each other, and you only really get one viewpoint. So this is really great because, with the class size, like, it's small, but I learn probably more in there than I do in any other class, like, even if there's 100 people in there, because I am learning from so many different people's viewpoints. But yeah, there's a little bit of awkwardness with it, though, because I'm not used to being able to openly engage in dialogue with teachers. Normally I just go to class, sit down, and listen, take notes. So this is really different. It's something very new to me, but I'm excited. Also, I really love that our group dynamics are so great. We have a couple of people who are more quiet, but it's interesting to see them chirp, in class and make noise and say stuff, and it kind of throws you back. You're like, oh, that's a quiet person, but they have a really good point, and I really think that's an interesting, take on this issue. So I think that's really cool. I do think that I need to personally work on maybe listening more. I like to talk, and I mean, as you guys know, you always work with the awkward pauses, but I don't do well with the awkward pauses that often, and I think, in that I'd rather, insert my view on something of what somebody said and try and elicit a response. So that's something I need to work on as far as my interaction with the group. But I think it's great. I mean, everybody, as Jeff and Margie and everybody said, we really took off from the beginning of the class, just went right into it. So it's pretty exciting. I like that, it's not like you have to force an answer out of somebody. There's a lot of willingness to participate, which is great. And I think that we truly are engaging in dialogue because, the whole point of the class isn't to tell us one thing is right or one thing is wrong. It's a way to learn about social situations and to understand them more fully. And I think that focus in this class is great because so many things you just learn one perspective. It's the thing that you're taught, and that's pretty much it. But this, you get a really rounded view of a whole bunch of different topics and issues in society today. My observations in the class that are indicative of dialogue is that the fact that everyone talks, everyone has their own opinion, and the opinions vary so differently, but everybody respects those opinions. And I think that's really the key here, is that's what dialogue is, and we're working on it, and it's great to see such support from people you don't even really know yet, but they respect your opinions and they respect your additions to the conversation, which is great. So those were my takes on the questions for this week. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.